Hey, what's up? How are you doing? How has your day been? How has your week been? How has your month been? How has your life been? You might be hearing the bird whistles in the background. And that's because I'm close to the forest. This is not a forest, this is a bush. It's mostly grasses with a few trees. Yeah, that's a bush. Right? So, how are you doing? How has your week been? Okay. Okay. Mine has been okay. I don't want to exaggerate it. Mine has been okay. Mine has been like a normal week. Mine has been like a normal work week. And it's as good as it gets. God, that sounds sad. But trust me, it's not that big of a deal. It's just a normal week. Nothing fascinating happened. So today I want to talk to you about something. It's more of a concern. So if you notice, you know already. Of course, you must have noticed. We are in the era of social media content creation. We are in the era of content creation. People are commenting, people are, sharing their lives and all those things. You are doing it, I'm doing it, everyone is doing it. This thing I'm doing now is still content creation. Everyone is doing it, you are doing it, I'm doing it. We are all sharing parts of our life with other people. And that's very beautiful. Now, in this era of social media and fame, online fame, there are different categories of content creators. There are people that are, religious, this and that. There are different categories. But the one I want to discuss today is social commentary. That's people that comment on social issues. People that talk about things that are happening in the world. People that comment on what's happened in other people's life. First of all, I want to say it's very beautiful. And I love social media because it allows us to see each other's life. It allows us the opportunity to also see others, point of view. As I've said before, we get to see things from other people's eyes. And that's why social commentary is important. It's important because we have the opportunity to share our opinion with other people. Hey, this is what I think about this. Maybe this person should have done this. Maybe this person should have done that. And it's all beautiful. Now, my concern, I told you it's a concern. My concern is around this. How much of it is too much? Like, how much of trying to have something to say about someone else's life, how much of it is too much? Is it ever too much? If the answer is no, please tell me. I have concern for people that always want to comment. So let's just hit the nail on the head. Is it possible to pay all this attention to what is happening in another person's life and still be able to know what we are doing in ours? That's the question. We are at Para 24. Stay with me. I came across one of my favorite content creators who is also in the commentary game. He talks a lot about, he comments on social issues. And in my opinion, 8 times out of 10, he's on point. We don't have to agree on everything. I think you know that already. You don't have to agree with me too. And it's perfect. It's okay. We don't have to agree. I don't like this idea of everybody has to agree with everybody. No, we don't have to agree with everybody. I don't agree with everything that he says. And that's perfect. But 8 out of 10 is a lot of, it's a lot of agreements. But the thing that happened, it made me to become concerned about commenting on other people's life. Because I have also, I'm actually doing it now. I wanted to say that I used to do it, but I'm actually doing it now by commenting on this issue. This is still social commentary. And the fear I have is, what if we end up, what if we keep looking into people's life and end up missing what is happening in ours? What if? When you come to the comment section on social media, when something happens, everybody knows the right thing to do. And it's very funny. Everybody knows the right thing to do except the victim. Everybody knows the right thing to do. Oh, you should have done it this way. Oh, you should have done it that way. And I understand it's basic human, it's how human beings behave, Abi. But I feel like it's getting too much. It's getting too much. We always want to have, like, we always want to, like, it has gone beyond trying to give recommendation. It's not just about trying to give people recommendation or advice of how they could have done it. It's getting to this level where it now looks like this can never be me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it has gotten to this stage of this can never be me. I can't even make this mistake. How did you allow this to happen? And it's not just about victim blaming, or it's not just about victim blaming, or it's everywhere. When you watch a video, a cooking video, and you come to the comment section, everybody knows how to cook. In the comments, everybody knows how to cook. And it's interesting to watch. Oh, you should be using gloves. Oh, you shouldn't be using gloves. Why are you using gloves? Food that somebody is cooking in their own kitchen. I don't understand. Food that someone is cooking in their own kitchen. They should be using gloves. Oh, you should be washing your hands. Don't use that much spices. Use that much. Everybody just knows the right way to do it. And I'm genuinely concerned for us. I'm concerned for all of us. Because it's almost as if it's getting to this extent where we always know the right thing to do when it comes to other people. But we are clueless when it has to do with us. Oh, I can never raise my children this way. Oh. You are not raising your children right. Madam, you are spoiling your children. And let me just put out this disclaimer. You don't need to be somewhere to have an idea or have a suggestion of how someone should be doing it. There are different kinds of food that I cannot cook, but I know when it is bad. Like, I know what the good type tastes like. Because we see this thing on social media. When someone tries to criticize something, you hear other people saying things like, if it is easy, go and do it. If it is easy, go and do it. Somebody doesn't need to know how to do something for them to know when it is good. But the idea of always trying to force it, like, this is how you should have done it. I think we are doing it too much. And I'm not saying you should slow down, no. I just want you to pay attention. Pay attention to know whether you are starting to lose focus of what is happening in your own life. It's not just about repercussion, please. This is not about if something eventually goes wrong in your own life. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me explain. Let's say there is a couple that have issue in their marriage and they are getting a divorce. And you're in the comment section saying something like, oh, you should have left that man earlier. You should have left that woman. You should have, you are suggesting that they should have separated earlier. In other words, you wouldn't have made the same mistake if you were in that position. I'm not saying that the reason why you should stop commenting is so that in case it happens to you. I'm just saying, pay more attention to what is happening in your own life so you don't lose sight. I feel like I could end the episode here because I've said what I want to say. Even as I'm doing this self. And that's why I want to just say this and move on from it. We are too eager. We are too eager to show people that we can't make the same mistake. What's the impression for? Exactly. I want to know. What's the impression for? What are you trying to show us, that you are smarter than the rest? That's not necessary. Like, we are not dragging it with you. You are smarter than the rest of us. Fine. And I think each and every one of us can identify when this starts, when this starts sleeping, when this starts happening, when this starts, creeping in. If you're a content creator, if you're a creator, you do understand, if you're someone that always want, you like commenting on other people's life. I just want to, I want to drop a few things that might help you. The first one, and this is an easy way to identify if you are starting to become that kind of person, is, do people always ask you for your opinion on subjects? Do people always ask you for your opinion? Like when something happens, people are running to you and they are like, what do you have to say about this? What do you have to say about this? That's a sign that people depend on your opinion. People listening to you. And if you ever get to that stage, I've not gotten to that stage. But I'm doing this episode because I think I'm going to find it very useful in the future. I'm going to also find it useful. So now that I'm still on the outside, I'm giving myself a recommendation so I can make use of it when I finally, you understand what I'm saying? So when people start asking for your opinion, when people start asking you to comment on issues, I am here to tell you, it is okay to tell them you don't know, you don't think anything about it. There is no shame. There is no shame. There is no shame. Maybe delay the comment a day or two. And I understand it's not favorable algorithm wise. You need to join it. You need to join others. You need to do it when it's still trending. I mean, you're not supposed to wait for every other person. But try to slow down a little. When they ask for that comment, or when you just want to say that thing, maybe you should first ask yourself, would I do the same thing? Forget about us. Forget about me and the rest of the people. Forget about us. Forget about what we think about you. Forget about us needing an opinion from you. Ask yourself, is that part of your life? Is it in order? Is it in order? Are you handling it? Are you taking that advice too? Do you understand? Are you taking that advice too? Are you taking it? Because if you are rushing to go and comment and you are having that same issue in your life, I mean, nobody knows that you're having that issue, but something is wrong. Oh. Something is wrong. And I know how difficult it is to stop yourself from commenting on something that you are so eager to comment on, but slow down a little. Slow down a little. I'm not saying you should shut up. Please don't shut up. Tell us what you think. Give us your opinion. We want to hear from you. Cook that agenda you want to cook, but slow down a little before. Make sure you have your facts correct, first of all. Make sure you have everything, like you have enough information, first of all. And if that person is in a stage where you haven't gotten to yet, maybe the person has a kid and you don't have a kid, slow down on the my kid can never be this way, my kid can never be that way. And now that I think about it, I'm tempted to ask, is this the reason why preachers' children are usually spoiled? Because I remember when I was in secondary school, we had a few pastors' children, and they were always like, they were not just like the average person. I know expectation aside, yes, I know about expectation and how they are always expected to be the perfect children. That aside, they are not even like the rest of us. They behave like people that, like the ones I came across. So they behave like people that they were just released, like they were released from shackles, like go and do whatever you want, like someone that has freedom but doesn't know what to do with that freedom, that kind of stuff. So if you're a public figure, if you're a preacher, if you're a public figure, if you're someone that people listen to, please pay attention to what is happening in your household too. Pay attention to what your children are doing. Pay attention to your spouse. Pay attention to what is happening in your own household. Pay attention to what is happening in your own friend circle. Pay attention to your own life. Get it in order before you comment. Please. For your own good. Make you no go the comment. You will now lose track of what is happening in your own. You don't even know what you are doing again. Let us not save face. This one is the prevention. We are in the prevention stage now. Let's not go and do cure. Let's not prepare for cure. This is prevention. And this advice is not just for it's for me too, because I know how many times I've been tempted to comment on things I shouldn't have commented on. There are things that I've commented on, and a few minutes later I'm like, why did I have to say that? Like, it's not the guilt of, it's not like fear. It's not that I'm afraid of what I said. I own responsibility for what I said, but how do I explain this? I own responsibility for it. Yes, I chest what I said. I am proud of what I said, but I was like, this is not, I should have waited a little. I should have slowed down a little. That's why I'm extending the same advice to you. Maybe slow down. Okay, that's all I have to say. I hope you have an amazing weekend. And please, before I go, I have a question. So if you're a content creator, how are you able to navigate? How are you able to slow yourself down? And when do you stop slowing yourself down? I have those questions. When do you stop slowing yourself down? Is it after you have all the information? Is it after you put your own stuff in order? I want to know. Okay? Tell me. If you can, please put it in a public space. Probably write it as a comment so that other people can also take the advice. Or you can send it as a DM on Instagram, or send it as an email. And I hope it inspires another episode. Should I be doing another episode on this? Should I be doing another episode on this? Because I've been wanting to say this for a long time now. I've been slowing myself down from commenting on this. But this feels like the perfect time to say it. And I hope I find it useful in the future. I hope you also find it useful. So please share it with anybody. This is a genuine concern. We need to pay more attention to our own life. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. I appreciate, and until next time, stay curious.